Good afternoon. My name is Ruby Falcon. I will begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I work at a Head Start and have a 5-year-old son. I also have a dream to work as a pharmacist. I'm going to introduce you the topic of my ceremonial speech, Martin Luther King Jr., the American legend, who also had a dream. Here's a quote from Martin Luther King Jr.'s I Have a Dream speech. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious races, with its governed, having lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day, right there in Alabama, little black boys and little black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and little white girls, as sisters and brothers. Keep dreaming until the last day of your life, and at the end of your existence, you will see a difference. The main ideas of my speech are the following: Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life, important stages of his development, and his legacy. First point that I want to address is the concept of Martin Luther King Jr.'s early life. His parents were Michael Luther and Alberta Williams King, which were involved in church a lot. Martin Luther King Jr. was the second child of his family. Both of his parents promoted nonviolent resistance to racial prejudice, and that's what truly influenced Martin Luther King Jr. with nonviolent action. Martin Luther King's father strongly discouraged any sense of class superiority in his children, which left a lasting impression on Martin Jr. I'll be presenting a startling fact about Martin Luther King Jr. King excelled as a student and was able to skip 2 grades at Booker T. Washington High School and to enter Morehouse College in 1944 at age 15. As you can tell, he was a very intelligent young boy. The second main point I want to address are the important stages of Martin Luther King Jr.'s growth towards becoming a great role model for others. An unexpected event in late 1955, however, changed the situation and drew King into his first significant civil rights activism. On December 1, Rosa Parks, a local black seamstress, was ordered by a bus driver to yield her seat to a white man. She refused, and her arrest triggered a 381-day bus boycott that led to a U.S. Supreme Court decision declaring the segregated transit system unconstitutional. King became the principal leader of the Montgomery Improvement Association, which administrated the boycott, as thousands of local blacks cooperated in an effective nonviolent response to legally sanctioned segregation. Here's a picture of sign marks of significance from Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King Jr. Photography Gallery, photo by Rebecca Cook Reuters Corbis. Another important event that made Martin Luther King Jr. role model was the March on Washington. I will discuss a little bit about its occurrence. The Birmingham campaign was an important victory, nationally televised scenes of Police Chief Edwin Bull Connors' forces using fire hose and trained dogs to attack non-violent demonstrators stirred the public conscience. The Kennedy administration was moved to take an overt stand on behalf of civil rights. President Kennedy strongly Congress to pass his comprehensive civil rights bill. The bill was still pending in August 1963, when King and many others led a march by more than 200,000 people to Washington, D.C. At the Lincoln Memorial on August 28, King delivered his most important speech, I Have a Dream, calling on the nation to rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed, that all men are created equal. Here's a picture of Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. Photography Gallery. It was from this spot that he delivered his famous I Have a Dream speech on August 28, 1963. Photo by Halton, Duchess, Collection, and Corbis. The last main point I want to address is the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. According to Martin Luther King Jr.'s article, above all, King exposed nonviolence. That theme runs through his career and historical legacy. He left a decisive mark on American and world history. His dream of a peaceful world has inspired many individuals and movements. As stated in Martin Luther King Jr.'s article, In 1983, Congress passed a law designating the third Monday in January a national holiday in his honor. These are all the reasons why Martin Luther King Jr. became an important legacy in our lives, and why he is still greatly remembered by all of us today. The only emphasis that I want to address is just to remember to dream, and everything will work its way to perfection. You start with a mark, which eventually will leave a trail for others. These are my resources that I used, and I just wanted to thank you all for coming, and remember to dream, because dreams do come true. Do you have any questions?
What did you learn from Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech?
What I learned from this speech is that to keep dreaming, because dreams do come true, and that's a way to keep us alive and keep going towards our success.